looks like Walmart has decided that they're going to not redeem it. Apparently, Walmart will not be redeeming it with Indian H-1B staffers. And I think this is an absolute win for America. Now, a lot of people think that this is, Walmart doing the right thing. No, this is actually Donald Trump putting together a policy that protects the American worker. In fact, the American entry-level worker and the American tech worker are both being protected by this new tax to hire H-1Bs. And all this does is it proves that the H-1B system is garbage. There are people out there that defend the H-1B program, which is, again, basically importing slave labor for super mega corporations and then lying to the American people and saying that they couldn't possibly find anyone as smart as the street food vendors that they're bringing in from India to replace America's tech industry or America's customer service industry or America's entry-level jobs or any one of these fields that have been absolutely decimated by foreign workers that are brought in because they work a slave life. They have slave labor, slave hours, and they are happy to do it because it's infinitely better than where they're coming from, mainly India. But that has destroyed the American middle class. And these companies continually say, well, we only do this because we have to. We can't possibly find these super high IQ individuals anywhere else other than importing them from nations without toilets. Okay. I ask you, have you dealt with customer service or tech support on the phone lately? Do these sound like your best and brightest? Have you called for tech support or had someone come in from tech support? Developers, coders, tech workers who watch my videos, the people that are taking your jobs, the people that you work with, do you think that they're wildly smarter than you? They're not. They never have been. It's one of the biggest lies that we're told to American citizens, right? Walmart now halts all job offers for applicants who need H-1B visas after Trump raises fees to $100,000. Wait a minute. I thought if these workers were so indispensable, wouldn't the fees, you would pay that fee all day and twice on Sunday, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you want to pay those fees? You can't possibly find these people anywhere else. Oh, wait, it was about the money. Oh, Walmart, America's largest private sector employer, is now pausing all job offers to foreign candidates needing H-1B visas to work in the United States, the company spokesperson told CNN. It's a significant shift that demonstrates how major companies are changing their policies in response to Trump's strict immigration agenda that could have major ramifications for the U.S. business and high-skilled workers from overseas. They aren't high-skilled. That's CNN wants you to think they're high-skilled. I challenge you to call Microsoft technical support right now and tell me that person's high-skilled. I'll tell you they're probably an H-1B, or they're probably in India, not even in America. Just like how these fearmongers told you that Trump's tariffs were going to collapse the American economy when they've done exactly the opposite, right? Just like these people said that the government shutdown was going to collapse America when it's now been shut down for almost a month and most people haven't seen any issue. I have a video later, or maybe perhaps before this one comes out, about people recording themselves saying that if they don't get their free government money, they're going to rob people. I would petition that perhaps these people should not be getting free government checks. Okay. Walmart's policy change, which was first reported by Bloomberg, comes after President Trump announced a $100,000 fee on visas designed for, quote, high-skilled positions that companies struggle to fill. Again, these people are not being filled in high-skilled positions. They are being basically lab-grown in India's tech cities to replace American workers. Americans that spent $50,000 going to college, $75,000 going to college, they're being replaced by someone who was, basically never even went to high school. They don't know how to, shower in some cases, or how to, interact with women without groping them, but they have learned programming since they were 6 years old, and they are very good at it, and they're willing to do it for $6, $7 an hour effective pay after they work for 100 hours. These are not high-skilled people. These are literally lab-grown slaves for the tech industry or for the customer service industry or for wherever, any one of these industries, that the hotel industry, they are bringing in people that are not good for society, and they're doing it in the name of saving money. Now, if you don't like my harsh language in this video, well, I mean, I ask you to listen to many of my viewers who have lost their jobs, their livelihoods to foreign invaders. And not because they were more skilled, even though they were told they were, but because they would work twice as long for half the pay. And we've been told that this is capitalism, but it's not, right? There are loopholes and systems in place that basically traffic these people over to America, where they displace mostly white American workers. Major tech companies are the largest users of the program. Walmart, which has significant and rapidly growing online marketplace that competes with Amazon, currently employs more than 2,000 H-1B visa holders. Let me ask you this. You pay $100,000 just to bring in one of these individuals, plus a salary of $80,000. You can't tell me that you can't find an American who would do that job for $180,000. I can help you. Like, literally. Listen, Walmart, if you need programmers, just email me. I'll get you 1,000 from my viewership that would gladly take a 6-figure job programming for you. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of the biggest lies that has ever been told to the American people. The Trump administration says the fee is intended to curb the abuse of the H-1B program, but the new fee could have significant ramifications for thousands of H-1B workers employed in the United States each year, and big costs for firms who rely. Don't care. I'm here to tell you, we don't care. By the way, you should also have the same fee imposed on foreign students who are here on student visas. There should be, if these schools keep on importing all these, terrorist supporters from Pakistan and all these other, so that they can up their diversity numbers, then let's charge them $100,000 to do it. Let's see how much they want to care about my diversity when there's a $100,000 premium on importing these America-hating, Terry sympathizers that overstay their visas anyway and never leave the country. Yes, are there good people that come in from India? Sure. Are there good people that come in from Pakistan or from, Honduras or whatever on student visas? Sure. Don't care. I don't care. We're full. America's full. Our colleges are full. Our workforce is full. We don't need foreign workers. We don't need foreign people getting loopholes to attend our colleges and then leave our country. Don't need it. Don't want it. We're full. Now, Trump's move is set to disproportionately impact, quote, skilled professionals from India, don't care, who have consistently accounted for the majority of approved applications in recent years. Again, if you really can't find, if you're Walmart and you want me to believe that you just cannot find anyone to do, to say, hello, Mr. Customer, I'm calling from Walmart customer service. How may I help you? You can't find someone to do that. You can't find someone to code. You can't find a C# coder or, a Python coder or C++ or Ajax or what a PHP. You need any of that stuff? I got you. I'll find you plenty of people. And if you look at, U.S. born jobs gain, this is back in August. This is what I want. 2 million native born jobs minus 543 foreign jobs. This is America. This is what I voted for. I want this. Double it, triple it. I want this to say 20 million native born plus minus 20 million foreign born by the end of Trump's presidency.
Jobs report shows American-born workers have accounted for all of the job gains since President Trump took office.
Wow, what a coincidence. I thought the tariffs and everything were going to crush Americans. That's interesting. I thought that this was going to collapse the American dream.
Administration cracks down on illegal immigration. Grady Trimble is live at the White House with the details. Grady.
Hey, Jason. Yeah, President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration seems to be showing up in the jobs data. It's a point that the White House is making. Here's what they said about the latest jobs report. It shows that American-born workers have accounted for all of the job gains since President Trump took office, and wages continue to rise. So here are the numbers that they're talking about. Foreign-born employment has fallen by 543,000 since January when President Trump took office. Native-born or U.S.-born jobs have increased by more than 2 million.
That's what I want. America first, America only, right? If they can do this in a year, let's just say at the end of 4 years, it's 8 million plus native-born and minus 2.5 million foreign-born. Amazing. Give me JD Vance for 8 years and do it again. Get another 6-7 million foreign-born jobs replaced by Americans. No more H-1Bs. No more student visas. America's full. We don't need this stuff. Millions of American workers disappeared. This might be a mirage. Okay, well, let's see. You know, I keep getting told by liberal elites that, well, Americans don't want to do these jobs. Well, I find that curious now, because now that there's a tax on H-1B visa workers, suddenly Walmart says that they're going to hire Americans to do these jobs. Suddenly they're finding a bunch of Americans to do these jobs now that it's no longer financially beneficial for them to hire slave labor from India. What a coincidence, right? What a coinkydink. This is why I have such a hard line on H-1Bs and student visas and all this crap. Shut it down. Shut down the border. Shut down H-1B visas. And let's just see how America thrives over the next 20 years. We've played the experiment. We've listened to you tell us how America absolutely positively needs to be invaded by 50 million foreigners every year. We've been told that we absolutely positively need to import hundreds of thousands of Indians into this country every year, and Pakistanis. We've seen that. Now let me see 20 years of not doing that. Let's just see. Maybe they'll be right. Maybe I'll be begging. Maybe I'll be begging for them to bring in Sandeep to do the jobs that Americans don't want to do. But as it stands right now, I don't believe them. And there's only one way to find out, and that's exactly what we're seeing, and I absolutely love to see it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.